Nozintombi Miya joins us now live from outside the home in Saxonwold. Nozintombi, good afternoon to you. We understand that SARS Asset Forfeiture Unit is there. What can you confirm for us? Any official word yet?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Natasha. No, there's been no official word from either SARS officials or either the Asset Forfeiture Unit. But what I can tell you is that earlier on when we got here, there was quite a large contingent of SARS officials and the Asset Forfeiture Unit, and it seemed as though they were being given a difficult time accessing the property. Now, what we do know is that the lawyer that is representing the Gupta family was not allowing them to gain access into the property up until there was some national intervention that was put in place to ensure that eventually the SARS officials as well as the Asset Forfeiture Unit officials were able to access the property. So what's happened in the last 20 minutes is that both SARS and the AFU have been able to access and gain entry into the particular property. But what is interesting is that we have some unconfirmed reports that both officials from SARS and the Asset Forfeiture Unit are here to attach some of the assets that belongs here to the Gupta compound, as well as documents that are critical in their investigation within the entire the investigation of the Gupta family. Natasha.
Nozi, are police there?
Yes, Natasha, there's a relatively small police contingent, and you'll recall that this is actually the second time that the Gupta house has been raided by officials, and you'll recall that the last time that there were scuffles that had broken out. Compared to the last time, it's been relatively quiet and peaceful. The police seem to be working hand in hand with the SARS officials and the Asset Forfeiture Units. They've pushed back the media across the road to watch and record what exactly has been happening, but they haven't allowed the media to get closer to the property. But in terms of there being any scuffles compared to the last raid that had happened, everything seems to be going according to the plan that SARS and the Asset Forfeiture Unit seem to have put in place. It's been a relatively peaceful entry for the officials to gain access into the property, and as I speak to you now, the officials are inside the property, and we are waiting for official word from both SARS and the Asset Forfeiture Unit to tell us exactly why it was that they raided this time around, and what information they have been trying to secure, and what assets they have been trying to access within the house. Natasha.
All right, so no official word yet, but they are inside the house, and of course this comes on the back of one of the Gupta brothers being spotted in Dubai recently, and of course all the ongoings in India with regards to the Gupta brothers and their businesses and properties in India. So it will be interesting to see what comes out of this raid, Nozintombi.
It certainly will be quite interesting. As I said, there is quite a large media contingent, and the entire block up and down the street here in Saxonwold is filled with cars. Passerbys are walking past, asking the media, asking the police, asking the officials what exactly is going on. But really, it's more of a hurry up and wait and see what exactly will happen. We do understand that as soon as the officials have gained access to whichever assets it is that they were looking for, they will give us a briefing to tell us what exactly it was they were trying to raid, and why at this particular juncture, and why this second raid at this time around.
Absolutely. All right, well, we'll wait to hear back from you. As soon as you get some movement from your side, we'll get some information from you. Nozintombi, thank you very much for that. Our Nozintombi Miya live for us outside the Gupta compound in Saxonwold, where we understand the SARS Asset Forfeiture Unit has arrived, and as she says, they are now inside the home. So we just wait to see what comes out of that raid from SARS.